job seekers, you need to pay rapt attention to what I'm about to share with you before you find yourself becoming a victim. Now, before now, there are ways that scammers they employ to scam individuals. One of those ways that has seen the light of the day is you can see somebody that will send a link or a code to your phone, and the person at the other end will maybe reach out to you and request that they are performing an upgrade maybe from your bank or from wherever, and so they need a code that have been sent to your phone to be able to carry out that upgrade. And people that have fallen victim of such, that provided such a code to those individuals, eventually they get their bank accounts being hacked, and their hard-earned money being made away with. But in recent time, I want to also share with you now that there are other ways that if you are not very careful, easily you can fall victim of such unscrupulous elements that are just out there to scam individuals of the hard-earned money. And if you're a job seeker that submits application here and there, you need to listen to this, because it comes as a very innocent and so legitimate way, and by so doing, if care is not taken, you can end up being scammed once they hack into your device, and that's it. So I want you to just pay attention to what I'm going to be sharing with you in a few minutes. Now, once you apply for some jobs, it is not out of place for them to reach out to you via your email, because you most likely will supply your email at the point of application. So it is not out of place you receiving email regarding your application, whether you are successful or you are not successful. Most of the time they reach out to you via your email. However, a large number of people, they've actually started using that means to defraud people. There are some that they will receive fake email email responses to their application, and by so doing they find themselves in the hands of people that that they don't want to find themselves in their hands. So I want to just be very patient and see this. Now, here is a mail. I decided to use my phone so that you understand how this thing works. Now, here is a mail that that was sent from a supposed job platform, and you can see the content of the mail. And now, the part of the content here is said we are official partner with a survey company. So in order for them to be able to complete the survey, they are requesting that prospective applicants, they should click a particular link so that they can fill in the survey, and from there they can proceed to the next phase. Now let me just click the survey so you see what is behind the survey. And I think I've shared before on this channel that you should be careful of random links. I did a video about how people get scammed on Telegram. If you have not seen that video, please go down in the description below. I will drop the link to that video. Watch that video, and you see how people get scammed on most of this platform. And one of those things I mentioned there is that you should be careful of random links. Now look at this. Now let me click on this. Click here. Click here. So once you click, let me use Chrome to open it. You will automatically, you don't know what's behind the link, so you can be redirected to any other platform. But you need to be very careful. There are signs that you see, and those signs will actually tell you whether a particular website is secure for you to navigate or is most likely going to be a scam. Now let's just wait for it to load, because it's possible that I use a particular platform called, you can see where I've been redirected. Now here is the so-called survey that I'm required to fill. Now let's go ahead and fill it. Question 1 out of 3: who founded Google? Okay, of course we know that's Larry Page. The next question: where is Google based? Okay, Google is based in USA. Then when was Google founded? That should be 1998. Now we are done answering those questions. They say, congratulations user, you have won a gift. Now the question now is, if I applied for a job, why are you offering me a gift? One of those things I mentioned in that video that I was talking about at that time is that one reason why a lot of people they get scammed is because they like cheap and free things. So you should be careful of offer that they are too good to be true. If somebody apply for a job and you are offering a person a gift in place of a job, I think that's misplaced priority. So that should be the first suspicion that you should have. But then that's not where I'm going to. Now look at it now. They said choose your favorite price, and if you just feel like you've been able to win something free. Now let me go for iPhone 13. Now you see what will happen now. You see what will happen. Okay, now let me click claim. Make it claim. And I also mentioned that another way you can know whether a website is secured is whether you are IT, a professional, or you are a novice in IT. One thing that you need to know is that when you look at a web page or you look at the link, if it is not a secured protocol, if it is not HTTPS, then you also know that it's actually a website that is not secure. And not just that alone, there are even sometimes that you see some link and when you look at the browser, you just observe that they put like a red cross on the link, meaning that it is dangerous to visit some of those websites. Not just that alone, there are even sometimes if you are using maybe your phone or your laptop and you are well protected with antivirus, there are times that some of your antivirus, they will pop up error that the website you are trying to visit is less secure. All of those, they are signed. Now you can see where I've been redirected. Now here is a code and there's a number right there. I did not bargain to send a message to any number. This is a foreign number. So as soon as I click claim the price, automatically it generated a code automatically, and that code took me directly into my message application. I'm actually showing my phone screen so that you can see the way all this thing operates. Now this code was automatically generated, which takes us back to the way it has been before. Of course, they will send a code to you. Sometimes they be like 6 digits, and they will request that you provide them with such a code. And once you provide them with such code, automatically they would hack into your device and they can make away with your money. Now that is not different from what is happening now. A code has been generated automatically by an AI, and I'm being required to send it to a particular number. Please and please, at this point, it is very, very expedient for me to make this clear to you. Do not send this code to any of the numbers. As soon as you send this code to this number, they have access, to hack your device. And once your device is hacked, I don't know, your hard-earned money from your bank account could be made away with. So please and please be very, very careful of offers that are too good to be true. Be very careful of free gifts, because even in Freetown, it is often said that there's no free lunch anywhere. So please be careful. As soon as I send this code, I want to tell you that your device will be hacked automatically, and that is it. So you need to be careful, even in your quest to make a living and to get headway. You are trying to make headway in your daily living and you are making effort. Be very careful of all these unscrupulous elements. And that is just right about what I brought your way today, and I believe you will take precaution. And as soon as we get information as to their new strategy from time to time on this channel, we try and keep us abreast. So please and please avoid all these agents of darkness that are out there to steal money from people. And it's my prayer that you will never be victim of such. At this point, let me call it a wrap in today's edition of the lesson I brought your way. I believe it is worth it. Please don't forget to give back to this channel by liking this video so that YouTube algorithm will recommend this kind of content to people that crave such a content. And also don't forget to subscribe. Please and please, I beg of you, support me by subscribing to this channel. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next lesson.